Welcome back to Tabletop Baseball. Time for the playoffs, the American League Championship Series, if you will. In this Apba League of Dominance, the Indians and the Twins, 95 and 91, respectively. Now, it's interesting, we just had these two pitchers pitch in the last game. Of course, this is a different version. Martinez for Cleveland, Morris for Minnesota. But in this, for Cleveland, Martinez is a B. Morris is still a B for Minnesota. So I think lineups are pretty typical. They're typical lineups. Sorrento will play first for Cleveland, as he is a lefty. Morris is a righty. For the Twins, Bush will be DHing instead of Chile. Other than that, it's your, the lineups they rode throughout the season for the most part. It's what got them here. So stick with what got you there, right? I think that's what the old saying is. Something like that. What is it? Oh, shoot. Can't remember. Oh, I can't remember how it goes. Anyway. All right, Brian Cleveland's here. Derek Oxenrider, D. Smith, Tribe Fan, that is a 10. Tim. How about Tim? And so Tribe Fan, I know who you're rooting for. Cleveland. I'm pretty good at guessing things. Here we go. Kenny Lofton. Stepping in. Those white towels are going crazy in Minnesota. 43-29. That's a ground ball back to Jack Morris. One away. Enters the skill. 45-14. He draws a walk. Brings up Baerga. Let's see here. Vizquel. It could take off. D. Steeler, 28. Try to shut this crowd up a little bit. It's hard to hear in here. It's so noisy. See if he can get a stolen base. Let's see. I'm looking at Baerga. That's not going to help. 28. And Morris has a 0. And then Harper, what is he? He's a -3, so that's not good. That's a 31. 61 or less. And oh man, the crowd's going crazier. Even more crazier. They gun him down. It's going to be 2-6. The scale gets thrown out. So Baerga now, bases clear. Ground out to short. Nothing doing for Cleveland. Like I said earlier, Cleveland lost all 4 games in this series. The Twins swept them 54-32. Flies out to right for Gladden. Chuck Knobloch. 28 will ground it out to short. Brings up Kirby. 63, and he'll fly out to center. Couple of flyouts and a ground out, and that's all she wrote in the first inning. Albert Bell, top of 2, 43. He'll ground it back to Jack Morris. Got that dribbler, a little sinker action. Eddie Murray, 53 is a 20. Error on the second baseman. And that is Chuck Knobloch. Boots it. And here's Tommy. 53, another 53. 18. The shortstop, Gagne, is at fielding 1, so there'll be a ground out to short, but the runner moves up. Another slow roller. There's Manny. Manny Ramirez has an opportunity here to quiet the crowd early. A double. That will score the run. And it for a moment quiets the crowd. Manny at second. Here's Alomar. 56 of 34. Pops it out to second base. Cleveland gets on the board after the error cost them. The error by Chuck cost them. Bottom of two, here's Kent Herbeck. 21's a 30. He'll fly out to left. Brian Harper. He may be the batting champion in the American League. I'll have to look at that a little bit later. Fly out to left. Possible batting champion. We'll have to check. Shane Mack with a 22. There's a double. And that gets him going. Randy Bush. Another 22. That's going to score a run. Runner scores. And the fans are back on their feet, making more noise than ever. 2 down, Bush at first. Here's Pagliarillo, 34. But he'll fly it out to center field. That'll end the inning. Minnesota answers 1-1, top of 3. Paul Sorrento, 24, grounds it out to short. And Kenny Lofton's going to fly out to left. Dan Gladden. Here's Vizquel, 52, a 27, and that'll be a ground out to third base. Bottom of 3. Greg Gagne, 25. That's going to be a ground out to second. Carlos Baerga making the play. Dan Gladden, top of the order. 22. And let's make sure. That's actually not a fielding check. That is a 22 on fielding 2. The ground ball to first. So that is Sorrento. He will flip it to Martinez for the out. Chuck Knobloch will single. 2-out rally going. Here's Chuck Knobloch at first, and here's Kirby Puckett, the batter. But he's going to strike out. Top of the 4th, tied up at 1. .26-27 for Baerga. And he'll ground out to third base. Albert Bell, 23-12, and another ground ball to Pags. He makes the play. And Eddie Murray with the 34, and he'll fly it out to center. Kirby Puckett making the play. Ken Herbeck leading off bottom of the 4, 65, fouls it out to the catcher. Brings up Brian Harper. Come on out, 46, 27. It's going to be a ground out to third. Neither pitcher a big strikeout guy. Here's Shane Mack. Had a pretty good year also. He's right behind Harper in batting average, 53-16. Center fielder, Lofton's going to be fielding 1, so he makes the catch. Top of the 5th. Jim Thome, 36, 33. It will be a strikeout. Just as I say, they're not much of a strikeout. There's the first strikeout for Morris. And let's see, Martinez has one of his own. Manny, 53-15. Let's check the left fielder. Gladden's going to be fielding 2, so that will be a single. Falls in front of the left fielder Gladden for a single. And Ramirez is 2 for 2. Starting the playoffs right, batting 1,000. Here's Alomar, 25-8, runner on first. Grounds it out to third. It's a high chopper to third. And runner will move to second. Ramirez moves to second. So 2 down here, Sorrento. Getting the nod today. He's going to strike out 2 Ks in the inning for Morris. I leave Ramirez stranded at second, bottom of the 5th. Randy Bush puts the Twins on top 2-1. And he is 2 for 2 with a single home run, both RBIs. Randy Bush, solo shot. Fans are going crazy. You can't even hear yourself think. 16-28. And grounded out to short. There's Gagne. 15-10. That'll be a single. And they're back on their feet. 41-24. That might be a double play. That is a double play. It's a 6-4-3. That ends the inning, but the Twins pick up a run. They go ahead 2-1, top of 6. Both pitchers are 7-inning guys. It's top of the order. Kenny Lofton with an 8, but that'll be a fly up to center. One out, here's the skill. Another 8, both doubles, but both fly out to center. That's kind of heartbreaking. You get a 22 and you get a 33 and you fly out to center both times. Man. Just about anybody else on the team. 22, 33, 22, 33. I think just about anybody else in the lineup, and it's good. Some good stuff. But not those two. Baerga, 12-25. Rounds it out to second. Tough luck there for the Indians. Wrong guys up at the wrong time. Chuck Knobloch, 26. And the old 27 is going to round out to third. He's 1 for 3 now. 35. A 9 will be a single for Puckett. 1 out, 1 on. Here's Herbeck. 23, 26. And that's going to be a fielder's choice of 4-6. Let me double check here. Second baseman, Baerga. Actually, he's going to be fielding 2 on the 28. Out of first, runner to second. Hold on. That was a 26. It was a 26. Batter safe at first. It is still a fielder's choice. 4-6. After all that. 2 down, here's Harper. I just flipped Herbeck's card. A 22 is a 7. That's what you're supposed to get on a 22. Single runner to third. So first and third, 2 down, here's Shane Mack. Martinez in a little bit of trouble. 56-34. He's going to get out of it. That will be not a strikeout. He does not have a Y. Fly out to left field. So that will end the threat. Top of the 7th. Both pitchers fatigue inning. And there's Albert Bell, 24. He will strike out. Eddie Murray with the 22. There's a single. Brings up Tomey. One swing of the bat can change this thing, but a 12, a 25. Double play. 4, 6, 3. They zing it around. That ends the 7th for the Indians. There's Randy Bush. He homered his last time up. He's already up again. 34-31. He'll fly out to center. 2 for 3 now. He has both RBIs. Pagliarillo will foul it out to Alomar. Greg Gagne, 16, a 28. That's a ground out to short. No problem for the 7th inning for either guy. Top of the 8th. Try not to dip into those bullpens if they don't have to. Manny will lead off with a walk. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. And there's Alomar. They need to tie this puppy up. He's going to bunt. 56-34. Might be a fielder's choice. It is. That's a 5-6. So Sorrento up 45. And he draws a walk. 2 walks in the inning. He doesn't go to second. Alomar goes to second. First and second, 1 out. Top of the order, here's Lofton. This could be Jack's last batter, 25-11. Here come the Indians, 11. Single, 1 scores, the other 2 third. Lofton with a huge hit. Alomar will score. Sorrento to third. Lofton will steal. He will have to attempt to steal here, 30. And what was Harper? I don't think he's any good, actually. That's a 33 on Lofton. 63 or less. He makes it. Second and third. Minnesota will go to the bullpen. Tie ball game, 2-2. 8th inning. They're going to go with Big Train Willis. Because this is kind of a situation here. Need to get out of this. First, second, and third with 1 out. And Omar Vizquel, the batter, could walk him. Could try to walk. Could walk Vizquel. Set up a double play for Baerga, the next batter. I don't know. I think, man, they're going to pitch to Vizquel. Uh-oh, 44 is a 9. Second and third. A pitcher, though. He will fly out to center. It'll be a sacrifice fly. Sorrento will score. And Lofton will hold second. So 2 down. Lofton's still at second. Here's Baerga. 32-26. And that will end the inning. It's ground out to second base for Baerga. But Cleveland picks up 2 runs and it is 3-2. Cleveland, bottom of the 8th inning. Dan Gladden to lead it off, top of the order. Martinez, will he continue? He's going to start out. 42-22. As you get that weird number. 22 is not a fielding check, so it's a ground out. Actually, they're fielding 2. 22. It's a 3-1. 3-1 put out Sorrento to Martinez. Knobloch will strike out. Puckett 1 for 3. He's going to fly out to right field. Another nice inning for Martinez. He's pitching well. Has given up 2 runs, but for the most part, he's pitched pretty well, especially as of late, last couple innings. Willis coming back out. 61 for Bell, 24, and he'll ground it out to short. Brings up Eddie Murray, and Eddie Murray bangs one off the trash bags for a double. Tony. 21, he'll strike out. 2 down, here's Ramirez. 43-29. And he'll ground it out 3-1. Willis to Herbeck. So that is going to bring us to the bottom of the 9th inning. You've got to go with Mesa. Martinez has reached his limit. If Cleveland wins this, it'll be the first time they've beaten the Twins this season. (31-9), but that's going to be a ground out to short. Would have been a single if Martinez was still in the game. Harper, 56, struck him out. And Shane Mack, 22, a double. They're not dead yet. Double for Mack. Here's Bush. He is 2 for 3. Single home run, 2 RBIs. And a 13's a 14. That will be a walk. First and second, 2 down. Here's Pagliarillo. 41-24. And that is a ground out to second base. Ball game. The fans are disappointed. Cleveland shuts them up. 3-2. Winners take a 1-0 lead in this best of 7. Let's check out the hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. And no errors for the Indians. That's unusual. 1 error for the Twins. That is unusual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits for Minnesota, but they cannot score the runs. Cleveland leads 1-0. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I'll just put it here. Maybe something like that. All right, that is it for Game 1 of the ALCS. Tribe fans happy. He can go sleep easy tonight. Cleveland takes Game 1. Pitching matchup for Game 2 will be Hershiser versus Tappaney. Hershiser Tappaney, game 2 in Minnesota. Just like in real life, 2-3-2. And when am I going to have that? I'll have that tomorrow night. I'll have the first game of the National League tomorrow night. Mets and Giants. Again, we'll look at the final standings. These are not in exact order. But American League, National. So National League AL or NLCS will be in New York. Giants, Mets, that'll be tomorrow night. And then game 2 of these two will be tomorrow night also. And I might even continue on past that. We'll see. I've got all kinds of time tomorrow night. All kinds of time. So, Brian Cleveland, Jerry Ball, thank you so much for joining me. You guys, Sean Kaufman, Tribe Fan. Who else we got in here? Actually, a kind of a light crowd. We've already had a lot of baseball tonight. D. Smith checking in. Derek Oxenrider, of course. Ken Castro. So kind of a light crowd. That's fine. If you guys like it, hit that like button. And then also if you're a subscriber, that's the best thing. If you're a subscriber, then you know when all the games come on. You'll get notified immediately on your phone or computer or whatever. Thank you, D. Smith. Thank you for stopping in and watching, supporting the channel. Can't do it without you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, you guys take care and God bless.